What's up, guys?
Hey, Don, you're on early.
Yeah, I'm taking a me day.
Are you stressing over this stuff with Pence?
Don't you talk about that fucking rat!
Whoa.
Geez, Don, I'm sorry.
You know what? I blew up on you just now, and it was unwarranted. I apologize.
No sweat, pal.
You were right. I'm pressed because that asshole is just all of a sudden against me ever since I told him I'm choosing a new vice president.
He was always a sleazy, white bread fuck.
Remember how much shit I gave you guys in defense of that asshole? God, imagine the fucking job the PR team had. It took literal miracles for them to get people to forget about when he hooked up all those gay dudes to that car battery.
Well, now they can all get a job anywhere.
True that. They were also juggling your shit, too.
They probably wanted to die.
There's a reason we put their office on the ground floor.
Yikes.
I'm sure we all need to take our minds off reality right now. Especially you, Joe, with what happened with China in the Middle East.
What happened?
Holy fuck, man.
Joe, you seriously didn't know about this shit? Who is actually running this bitch?
I've been playing through Pokemon Scarlet for a while now. I must have missed it.
Joe, this is very concerning. The BRICS alliance is changing shit in the world right now.
Dude, you know I suck at those word puzzles.
Acronyms?
Okay, fine. I haven't been doing my homework.
Joe, Israel is pissed at us.
Is that why Ben Shapiro griefed my house on Minecraft?
I would think so.
For sure.
Okay. I'll get to it tomorrow.
Joe, you won't even remember this conversation when you wake up tomorrow.
Oh, I'll send Jill a text.
Thank you.
Don, you're right about one thing. I would love an escape from reality right now. Anyone down for a tier list?
Fucking A, you know me too well.
Waifu list?
No, Joe, next time. I was thinking we review Game of Thrones.
Good. I can still get my rocks off with this list.
This dude is so down bad.
Don't make it weird, Joe.
My webcam isn't on this time. I checked.
TMI.
I told you I don't like those.
Let's just start.
Okay, so I feel like we should split it up by seasons, just to be fair.
Sounds good. Not too many kittens on display in the later seasons.
Bro, what?
First up is season 1, of course. What do we think?
Clearly S tier.
Yeah, the perfect first season. World building was perfectly adapted from the books. Casting was also on point.
The writing was perfect. As someone who didn't read the books because I'm not a nerd, I was really surprised by the twist of Ned Stark.
I think books are cool, but I agree with everything else you guys just said. They did a great job of splitting up the story from many different perspectives and somehow making everything coherent and enjoyable to watch, all the while making you want for more.
Characters are really the highlight of this whole show, even more than the titties.
No cap.
Nearly cap, but still facts.
The power of the characters in this series is the main part of the spectacle. People fell in love with the performances and the atmosphere the actors created. That's why it was so mind-bending and emotional when those characters met their gruesome end.
New writing kink unlocked for millions of people.
The Starks falling apart as a family unit as the realm descends into war was unbelievably compelling.
And the pacing was done at a perfect speed. The characters that didn't make it out of season 1, like Ned and Robert, got plenty of time in the sun, while the characters that would take the helm were built up with grace and care.
There was truly never a time in the first season where I was sleepy.
That's the highest of praise.
Okay, no problems here. We could sit here all day and talk about how great this season is, but we all know the result. It goes into Stark tier.
Always flexing on us with these tier names, man.
Yeah, true.
Y'all are too much. Now let's get to season 2.
I didn't think they could top season 1, but then they did it immediately.
I know, right? The dialogue was peak with characters like Varys and Littlefinger and the emergence of Tywin.
Tywin might just be the best character in this show.
You're not gonna find too many people to fight you on that. When the tits come out, a dingus is horny. When Varys, Baelish, and Tywin show up, my brain gets horny.
That's somehow very relatable.
True, and Tyrion was able to contend with the best of them as well.
He showed limitless potential in his season 1 arc. But you're correct in saying that he earned his station in people's hearts with season 2.
Blackwater was done very well.
It totally was. And Stannis is a goddamn menace.
Davos is also such a fucking goat.
They found unique ways to make every side of the story morally gray. It was so easy to find characters or scenes to love in every plot line.
Oh my fucking God, it's too good. S tier now.
Heard.
Too bad Roz got killed. She was my favorite wank of the first season.
Joe, this isn't the Game of Thrones baddies tier list.
Can we do that?
Maybe if we hit like 5K subs, we can start doing shit for the horny folks.
Come on, viewers. Those girls are naughty and need to get ranked.
Okay, then season 3.
Right, Don.
Man, I think this is Stark tier as well.
Red Wedding was fucking earth-shattering.
Yeah, that's right. This show has always been about Jon and Daenerys, but this was the season they truly became the main characters.
Losing Robb, Catelyn, and the Starks was insane. Changed everyone's whole outlook on the future of the story.
It was truly Shakespearean. King's Landing was as cool as always. Still peak Thrones.
This was also peak Daenerys.
Yeah, and I was also a sucker for the Jon Egret love story.
Jaime and Brienne had some serious chemistry, too.
Much better than Twilight.
Just put it in S tier already.
Okay, how about season 4?
Best season.
That's the least controversial thing you've ever asserted.
This season was bonkers from start to end. I could just sit down and finish a whole fridge full of ice cream with this season on repeat.
All the best characters in their primes and plenty of great action and twists.
They killed Joffrey in a clever and satisfying way.
Damn right they did. I was able to watch that little shit choke to death and look down Cersei's shirt at the same time. I didn't know which thing to jerk it to.
You filthy fucking hog.
Jon solidified himself as the bravest, most capable, and honorable player in the Game of Thrones.
Oh my God, Marjorie could have my second sons.
Joe, do we need to stop?
No, go ahead, I'm sorry. She's just the hottest woman in the world to me, so I had to mention her.
I think she's overrated. Ivanka is way hotter than her. I did it again, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, Donnie.
But yeah, season 4 is fucking legendary.
This show really started Pedro Pascal's legendary rise to stardom.
Yeah, Oberyn was such a cool character.
I'm surprised you like Oberyn considering his ethnicity.
Oh, I'd build a wall right the fuck around Dorne, but that doesn't mean he's not a stud. In this case, they were sending their best people.
I honestly felt cheated when he got mountained.
Yeah, obviously it was meant to make us lose all hope for what was right, just like when Biden became president.
But it worked out in the end.
What end are you talking about? Because, no, it didn't.
Either way, the Battle at the Wall was the best siege this series has to offer.
That was a great distinction between battles and sieges. A battle is one thing, but a siege is always more dramatic because they are so much more impactful on the story.
Pride is the real theme of the season. All the characters are acting from a position of pride in their house, and they're standing in the game.
We are delving into deeper themes now. Did Elon kidnap Donald and replace him with an android?
It'll be all of us soon enough, Barack.
Obama bot.
All right, perfect rating for the first 4 seasons. How about season 5?
Didn't really like it as much.
Yeah, it's a little step back.
Wait, really? I enjoyed the fuck out of season 5.
Story arcs weren't as drippy as the first 4 seasons.
But Ramsay was a great villain, and Arya kicks ass this season.
I really didn't care for the Essos arcs whatsoever in this season. Basically, I like when the dragon burned some dudes in an arena, and that's it.
Well, Hardhome was cool, though.
Yeah, sure, but I didn't really care about any other story arc but Jon's. The rest were pretty sparsely entertaining, and Dorne fucking sucked balls.
Of course you hated Dorne.
And you liked it? Didn't think so.
Damn, this is rough. I think he's got us.
True, it's still okay, though.
I'm only at B tier. I don't think it's really that mid.
That seems pretty okay, Joe?
I'd be higher because I'm a slut for Sir Bronn, but that seems generally sound.
Okay, that fucking rat Mike Pence is about to give his testimonial. I'll be back in a couple hours and we can finish this list.
Oh, come on.
No, that's fine, Don. Michelle said I had to get off anyway.
Ha, you sound like such a dweeb. Did she tell you that with her man hands around the back of your neck?
Fuck you, looking like Hot Pie's fucking dad.
Don't forget the gravy.